encompasses an area of approximately 3,800 square meters. Most of Goa is a part of the coastal country known as the Konkan. The state is divided into two districts, North Goa and South Goa. Each district is governed by a district collector and administrator appointed by the Indian government. North Goa District. Panjim is the headquarters of the North Goa District. The North Goa District is further divided into four subdivisions: Panjim, Bicholem, Mapusa and Ponda. South Goa District. Margao is the headquarters of the South Goa District. The South Goa District is further divided into three subdivisions: Margao, Vasco da Gama and Quepem. Goa's major cities include Vasco da Gama, Margao, Panjim, Mapusa and Ponda. Main cash crops are coconuts, cashew nuts, sugarcane and fruits like pineapples, mangoes and bananas. State has a rich forest cover of more than 1,500 square kilometers. Goa's state animal is the gaur. The state bird is the ruby-throated yellow bulbul, which is a variation of black-crested bulbul, and the state tree is the asam. Rice paddies are common in rural Goa. The important forest products are bamboo canes, maratha barks, chiller barks and birand. Coconut trees are present in almost all areas of Goa bearing the elevated regions. include jackfruits, mangoes, pineapples, and blackberry. Goa's forests are rich with medicinal plants. Goa has more than 33% of its geographic area under government forests, of which about 62% has been brought under protected areas of wildlife sanctuaries and national park. The fishing industry provides employment for about 40,000 people, though recent official figures indicate a decline of the importance of this sector and also a fall in catch, perhaps coupled with the fact that traditional fishing has given way to large-scale mechanized trawling. Goa is also notable for its low beer, wine and spirits prices due to its very low excise duty on alcohol. Another cause of cash inflow into the state comes from many of its citizens who work abroad and remit money to their families. Goa International Airport is a civil enclave at INS Hansa, a naval airfield located in Debolim near Vasco da Gama. The airport also handles a large number of chartered flights during the winter season, typically between November and May from the United Kingdom, Germany, Netherlands and Russia. Donabala is a former village and tourist destination in the suburbs of Panaji, Goa. It is today home to the National Institute of Oceanography, and just alongside it lie the Goa University and the International Center of Goa. The place is named after Paula Amarlal Antonio de Sotomayor, a historical figure in Portuguese India. She was the daughter of the Portuguese Viceroy of Jaffnapatnam in Sri Lanka. Dona Paula was a woman of charity and is known to have helped the villagers and worked a lot for their betterment. So, after her death, the villagers decided to rename the village as Dona Paula. Initially, the village was called Odavel. She and her family arrived in Goa in 1644 and she married a Fidalgo from Spain in 1656. The Dona Paula beach is also a major tourist attraction. According to a local myth, Dona Paula entombed in the Cabo Chapel, the residence of the governor of Goa, and is supposed to be seen emerging from the moonlit waves wearing only a pearl necklace. Several tourists as well as locals guided by this myth visit the beach for a glimpse of Dona Paula. It also is a home to a number of hotels, small and large, and the luxury-sided Goa is situated in the area. During the tourist season, Dona Paula transforms into a crowded stretch which otherwise is a calm, beautiful place during monsoons. Dona Paula today is home to some of the top industrialists of the state. Dona Paula, located on the beautiful and famous sea stretch that spans from Panjim, Miramar and Dona Paula, is a very famous area frequented by tourists. If you happen to be in Goa, a visit to Dona Paula is a must, otherwise your trip will be an incomplete. Dona Paula is not only a beautiful place but is also a historical place. Miramar is the beach area of the Goan capital of Panjim, also known as Panji, and is one of the most visited beaches of Goa. Originally named Porta de Gaspar Dias by the Portuguese, the name was then changed to Miramar. Many people, mostly tourists, come to this beach every day in the evenings. There are various temples, restaurants and residential areas surrounding the Miramar beach. There are several educational institutions in the surrounding vicinity, including Dampe College of Arts and Science, Padam Shri Vasantrao Dampo Higher Education School of Arts and Science, and Sharda Mandir High School. Miramar Beach, situated at the confluence of the Mandovi River and the Arabian Sea, it is a small beach that occasionally hosts some events. And is considered as the costliest and the beautiful and decent and elite area in Panjim. If you happen to be in Goa, a visit to Miramar Beach is a must because in the evenings it is full of people relaxing in the beach water. Fort Agora and its lighthouse is a well-preserved 17th century Portuguese fort standing in Goa on Sikkim Beach overlooking the Arabian Sea. The fort was constructed in the year 1613 to guard against the Dutch and the Marathas. It was a reference point for the vessels coming from Europe at that time. This old Portuguese fort stands on the beach south of Candolim at the shore of the Mandovi River. It was initially tasked with the defense of shipping and the nearby Bardes sub-district. This is how the fort got its name, Aguada, meaning water. Crews of passing ships would often visit to replenish their freshwater stores. On the fort stands a 4-story Portuguese lighthouse erected in 1864 and is the oldest of its kind in Asia. It has the capacity of storing millions and millions of gallons of water, one of the biggest fresh water storage of the time in whole of Asia. During the Salazar administration, Fort Aguada was repurposed for use as a prison primarily, some claim, for Salazar's political opponents. The walls are 5 meters high and 1.3 meters wide, and you can walk along the top. Also, the fort is a 4-story lighthouse which you can climb to the top for great views of Sikkim and Candolim beaches. If you happen to be in Goa, a visit to this Aguada Fort or Aguada Jail is a must. It's not only a historical but is a beautiful romantic place to visit.